Ryan, we're going to Sin City. Are you? I'm gonna cut it so it sounds like it was my joke.
All the chips are put in. It's all in.
All in.
Who's gonna
all
win?
In with Sin.
Steve. It's gonna be Titus. I heard he was a little bitch, but I don't know where from. The same place that told me the speaker was kidnapped. Let's get going.
Yeah, welcome back to Paj-anime.
We're
Sid
here.
has some final words for us.
Yeehaw! Here we go.
Oh, gotta get a Bud Light.
He's so great.
This is it, huh?
You Yevon's hiding somewhere inside.
Well, this is it, eh? Says Sid. Yeah, he's such a
him.
Canadian. Such an Albertan,
Well, that
eh?
sounds pretty simple.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
Yep.
You got that right.
Pops.
You darn tootin' boy.
Ya.
Right. Got you covered.
Oh, these conversations are so weird.
Yeah.
Some of them just. They're trying to tell me that these people are friends and family, but I don't know if I believe that with the way they communicate with each other.
Crank it!
Like, they're basically just communicating each other like side characters in movies do. Like, they're just giving each other one-line interjections. It's like that's
yeah,
not a
basically.
conversation.
They started phoning it in, I guess.
Yeah. Well, listen, the only person who's allowed to talk in long form is Yuna.
Yuna and Steve.
It's her story, after all.
It's their story.
Well, yeah, Steve keeps trying to say it's his story. It's them. They're battling for whose story it really is. But considering who's in the sequel and who's not, I don't know.
Oh.
That was good though. I like that. Sit up. Sin alert. All right, guys.
Hey guys.
Oh yeah, target him.
looks
Target him with your
goofy like
sonic
that.
targeting system.
All right, we're going in.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get inside?
The easy way. How else?
Figures.
Well, let's go.
Thanks for that interjection, Riku.
We get the good music again.
Nod, nod. Oh, they just ran into each other, but okay.
Hey, how you plan on getting inside?
They just all asked that.
If we
What-
can't get
how?
through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
Oh God.
Now that's what I call a plan.
It's a terrible plan. What are you talking about?
First, we're gonna get
Of course.
outraged that he doesn't have a plan.
Of
Then he
course.
says the most basic of things,
All
and
right.
now that's worth of
Look at
laughing
that
at a
thing, a
plan.
new blowhole. All you gotta do
There-
is jump.
See, it's a
Roger.
whale. What did I tell you? This is
I will
Pinocchio.
tell you to be careful. Do your worst, kiddo.
Oh, there we go. We got a
Roger.
kiddo.
Hey,
You know what this dialogue reminds me of? Like DuckTales. You know, like that era of cartoon.
Riku,
You know what I'm saying?
guard.
Yeah. Oh, brother's trying to use English.
He wants you to guard.
He wants you to guard Riku, I guess, because it's her brother. His name is
do.
Brother. What a stupid name. Hey Ren,
You
what's
should have
up?
to work. You know what, Kyle? You should try to talk like they're talking right now for a whole day.
Got
Work
it.
included.
You're
Oh my God, yeah, I'll do it on a work day.
Sin is
Yeah.
Man, you're
Like for your customers, like man, he seems really helpful because every time we ask something, he just 2 words. You just responds really quickly and
You
like,
got
that's
it.
The only way I'm allowed to. Yep. On the way.
Thank you. Your
Yeah.
patronage is
White or dark? For chicken.
No,
not
that
just-
whoa.
For
Well,
chicken.
you're allowed to have a question, but you're not allowed to have a deep question. So white or
That's not
dark's
deep.
okay, but you don't want to say, you don't want to say, would you prefer white or dark? You're going too deep there.
Yeah,
It
no, I
has
didn't
to
say
be-
that. I just clarified now because I didn't want it to
Yeah.
sound like I was being racist.
Well, he's talking about toast for the record, because Kyle's a waiter.
No, I'm talking about
that is a
chicken. What the fuck?
Oh, you're talking about well, I guess toast would be another way. So you could do that in toast or chicken.
Yeah, but we don't serve
But you-
toast.
What? I'm sure you have toast.
We have garlic toast, but that almost...
What? You don't sell breakfast?
No? We're not open until 11
Right,
o'clock.
You're Swiss Chalet. Yeah, but I usually even people who I don't know, I like toasted sandwiches and stuff. I don't know. I've seen that.
I mean, we have sandwiches, but they don't we don't have toast. And if we were to toast something,
I just
we wouldn't have
listen
an
in my
option.
mind. Waiter, diner,
can hear the
toast.
song.
You know, dark or white. Anyway, that's what
I can hear the hymn
Now they've added
too.
like multigrain and the whole wheat and all the other ones, but it used to just be
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Wait,
getting a
Brett,
question from my
Brett.
mom. I'm getting a call from my mom. I'm gonna put her on our show.
No, don't do that.
Mom, you're on our show.
No.
Yuna.
I think she's afraid to speak. Mom, what's up?
You don't need this anymore, right?
Okay, she just hung up immediately.
Nice job, Kyle. I told you you shouldn't have done that.
That was
he just
great.
got thrown
Also,
away.
can we talk about how janky that fucking animation was?
You know, I've spent all this time saying that people don't communicate like they do in this game, but then your mom just totally proved me otherwise.
I think maybe it might have been.
That awkward silence scene that we were like, why isn't anyone
Oh no, she's
talking?
calling again. She's calling again.
You should pause the game, Kyle.
Hey, Mom, you're on our show.
No, Kyle.
Oh,
You
yeah,
should pause the game.
No, it's okay. Do you have anything to say to the viewers at home?
No.
What?
Do you have anything to say to the viewers at home?
I didn't hear you.
Do you have anything to say to the viewers at home?
Oh, no, I don't. Just, hey, viewers at home. Hey, viewers.
Okay, I'll call you back after this episode, okay, Mom?
Sure.
Sounds good. Love you, bye. Sorry. That happened once with Chris before, too, so this is the second time my mom's been on our show. Also, Ryan, what
The
you
vortex.
said we hadn't seen
in
if we were on a
space.
planet or not. How about now?
Spears a planet. Yeah, we
Yeah,
have.
we've just established.
Also, like, that orb, is that orb us? Your mom interrupted, so okay, well, now we're underwater. So a bunch of anime just happened, and then the sound got cut.
Yep. I think that was supposed to happen.
But we
I
can't
hope
hear,
that's-
we're all deaf.
I guess. Because Sin
Oh,
was so...
man.
Sin.
What just happened?
I don't know. Everyone's shocked, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why we're getting silence. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. What?
Tara Strong, fucking bringing it home.
Oh, that looks cool, though.
Okay.
So we get to just ride along that with like a surfboard? Why are you...
Nope, it's gone immediately.
Oh, it's just like a tidal wave. Damn. I was like, that's a cool racetrack.
Explosion. Oh, this
Yeah.
is some, like... This planet is never going to be the same.
It's okay. Based on the zoom out, there's several other places they can go. They have a ship too, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's equipped for space travel, but according to Sid, it can go anywhere. That's his words. I'm taking the words of the captain. Oh,
Hey, I saw something shine at the base of Sheen's arm.
Scenes
I'm
are.
thinking oh, you're there.
Good. Retreat.
Chud. So I'm assuming if you've discovered more of their language up to this point, then
You can understand
what
more
they're
of it?
saying is
Yeah.
more for them, yeah, okay.
Back inside.
That sounded like Ryu. Jukin!
And sin time.
Oh, we
So
got
this
the
is real
fucking...
sin.
Go closer!
Yeah, we got the jam
This is
again.
Sin. This is Sin's final form. Sorry, not final form, but this isn't a Sin spawn, is what you're saying.
No, this is actual Sin.
He's got the
Sin
little,
remains motionless.
He's got the little red thing that's like your dad's thing. That's also red,
Yeah.
like on his arm.
Avoid with trigger commands to
meant to
pull
be
back.
Meant to be intentional.
Gathers energy to cast Gravija. I'm assuming I don't want to get hit by
Gravija.
that. But it was a J. It's definitely Gravija.
I've heard J's. It's pronounced with a G.
I've heard J's pronounced with like a Y, but not...
I've heard with a G too.
Oh, that makes one of us. Can you think of an example? Because I've literally never heard that before.
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, yeah. Not that I don't believe
But I'm
you.
just saying I've heard it.
That's never I've never seen it happen.
Same with G's. I've heard G's pronounced as J's or G's.
Alright, we're gonna cut this butthole eye that's here. Oh, okay, he's armored, I guess. We need to warn to... Oh, he just fucking rams us.
Like, right? G-E-N-E. That's Gene, right? It's a G,
Oh
but it
yeah, at
sounds
the
like a
start
J.
of a word.
Gang.
No, wait.
G-A-N-G. The G at the end is a G, not a J, right? But there's still G's in both of them. Yeah, but G-E-N-E is a type of gene in your body, but it's pronounced the same as gene, like what you wear, right? With a J.
Sorry, I have heard soft
G-E-N,
G's before. I've never heard hard J's before, though.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Is like, yeah, this is why I hate English, is because there's so many examples of that type of shit. That's why you can't ever, like, you try to respond, like, that's sometimes your criticism of my speaking is a Sith way. You're just like, well, you absolutely cannot 100% use it like it's like that's English is never like that.
Only
English
a
is
Sith deals in
100% never
absolutes.
absolutes. The English language never deals in absolutes. It goes the opposite direction and deals with so many non-absolutes that it's impossible to try to keep track of some of them.
Yeah.
Unless you were born here and you know that gang, gene, like I guarantee you, any first language speaker, if you put genes, J-E-A-N-S, and gene, G-E-N-E, they would not think those sound the same. They would pronounce those 100% differently. They'd be like, gene, that's what they would try to say as gene, right? G-E-N-E, because that's what it looks like. Well, because the traditional use of the word G is used almost, like you said, almost exclusively.
Okay,
most words don't use the pronunciation of G that way, right? But there's the odd one that does, for some reason.
Go back! Farther away!
I think it's because gene is actually a shortened thing too, right? For like genome, which is like, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Anyway, English. While we fight sin here.
Hold on!
See what even look at sin. Is it sin? Is it sign? It could be
Well,
either.
we've heard it pronounced out loud, so
Sin,
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's sin.
But I'm just saying, even that basic of a word could be pronounced differently in English. That's silly. We have a bad language.
Closer! Go closer!
And then we get all uppity at people when they get it wrong. That's what I'm saying. That just seems, no. We're the ones who have the inclusive language. We should be more tolerable of the fact
I also don't
it's hard to
I don't
parse.
really get on people when English is not their first language, generally. Like,
oh, true.
I'll
But even if it
correct
is,
them,
right?
like, to be,
you're
like,
basically asking me to keep up with every, like, you know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, there's going to be hiccups in language that all of us, in English, that all of us are like, oh, what? That's what it said? You're going to go through that, too, at some point with some words. I'm not saying you're to the level of me. I'm more of a Don Cherry. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, you will 100%
I get that wrong with everything. But like, but I'm just saying, as language continues to evolve, even our own, the nuances will get to the point where you'll make a mistake, and then I mean, why judge for it? Just whatever. It's just the language shouldn't be that nuanced. Or if it's going to be, then at least it should be a little more open. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think that was their. Oh shit. Okay, let's do it, Sid. Like, look at Sid there too. That's another perfect one, right? With a C.
Yeah.
Most people think that's kid.
We know that
or
kids
side.
already
Like
word.
never. Yeah, exactly.
Also,
Of course.
I can't get over how much of a butthole this thing looks like. Can we just...
It's got an orb though in the middle, floating orb. It's purple.
E pluribus anus?
Orange just like, hey, look, this looks like a butthole. I'm just gonna get drunk.
No, Orange's like, hey, this looks like a butthole. I'm gonna run my sword into it.
Hold on, let me get the demonic energy going first. Watcha.
Some hot fire right there.
Hot fire, hot fire.
Oh, look at that cut. The butthole cut. Lulu, excuse me while the A-team comes in.
Oh, come on. Steve's not on the A-team?
Steve? Oh, I kicked out Steve. I thought it was Lulu.
Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot. Dreams aren't allowed to be on the A-team.
No, Steve is on the A-team.
No, if you dream, just because you dream it isn't real. You have to do it. Unfortunately, Pinocchio's not a real boy, so he can't do it.
Again,
Nike would never sponsor Pinocchio, is what I'm saying, because he just can't do it.
Just do it?
Yeah, that's what you need to be able to do.
Good. Chill the fuck out.
Sin remains motionless.
I do love this music a lot. This is the same one that was like when we were invading Pavel on those like harpoons that we skated down. It was pretty rad, if you recall.
I don't know really how I feel about Sin yet. The big whale.
Idiots inside!
Just
He
a
seems to have a
second.
bunch of mechanics going on here with the Gravitica, but like you said, other than the butthole right now, it's just kind of like a floating whale.
This is a multi-tiered boss fight, so
I know.
this is not supposed to be the impressive part of Sin. Don't worry.
I mean, the impressive part he already did, which was the big open with the crazy blow-up.
No, that was alright.
Looked like racetrack thing.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, that's more impressive than him just hovering here.
Yeah.
Look, I'm menacing.
Well, I think
that's
that
the
he's
thing.
like.
Sometimes I also feel like sometimes like things that are this large don't really actually recognize that at a certain point, the larger you get, the less impressive you become, because the more impractical you are and the easier it is to defeat you, because you just can't deal with the movement of something that's more practically designed, right?
Yeah, do keep in mind that he is still moving through the air. It's just that we're like our relative movement is not very big, but he's still flying.
Well, I'm not saying we're not moving. I'm just saying
Okay.
he's not. It's just compared to the design of some of the other enemies. Is what I'm saying. This floating whale is less. This flying whale is less impressive. He's just like, "What's up? I'm a whale." He also doesn't seem to hurt us like with like physical attacks.
Well, it's because I'm
Which I
healing
also
between
think is
every
weird.
turn.
Why wouldn't he just like crash into our ship? Just do a barrel roll into us. We're done.
He literally has done that a bunch.
No, but the ship doesn't. No, to the ship, not to us, the
Well,
player
the ship's getting hit
characters.
too. I don't know.
No, I mean look at his size. He could take the ship out of the air in an instant.
No.
Done.
We're in
Yeah,
his
Kyle,
blind spot.
come on. If he suicided, which he can because he dies anyway, so it doesn't matter, and there'll be a new sin. Hey, he should just totally hover over top of us and push us to the ground. That's what I would do if I was Sin.
Well,
What I'm saying here, Kyle, is Sin is not the brightest.
Oh, clearly.
That's what I'm saying. He seems like a creature, not like a. They were the argument that he was the shield for you, Yevon. I buy because he doesn't seem nearly as. I wouldn't
The
say
armor.
he lacks sentience, but like you know what I mean. He's not.
He doesn't have an int stat of over 10. That's for sure.
Yeah, essentially, we know that your party will Batman with enough prep. Sin, what is prep? Goes Sin.
Fucking kill you.
Sin just goes, I have a default. I attack the water. I move around in the sky. My butthole shoots things. That's what's
My
going on
arm
right now.
butthole, shoulder butthole.
Yeah. Well, maybe he has more than one. Maybe he has maybe these holes are like, you know, for a thing that size, we don't know how waste works. Maybe he's got to have a bunch of places.
Yeah.
And since he's an energy-based creature, maybe that's what's happening. All these damage.
He's got a death
energy
rattle attack
beams.
that's literally just him shitting on you.
But he's just shitting electric energy or whatever it is, dark energy, dark matter, because that's what he's made of.
Yeah, basically. Also, I
And
think
secretly,
that I
we
have
don't know
enough-
this, but he's been swallowing our soul this entire time. We think that his strategy is to just lull us to be like, oh, we can fight him because he's got no tactics. But the closer he is to us, the more he drains us, and we don't know it. Which explains why his strategy is to just get close. He wants to hug us. He's looking for a family hug, right? He's Steve. Let's play catch, Steve.
You can play catch with the boys.
But yeah, let's get walkout. Let's play a good old game of blitzball. I'll be goalie. Okay, what did he just do?
He hit. That was Gravaja, but I was too far away for him to hit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I've been doing this whole time. That's why I've gone
so that's
far.
why it did. That's why it did fuck all.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of anime characters that get to go for the boss before the boss. It's pretty great. It's your whole team basically. I just loved all the.
If he wants to play a game of
Still
catch,
get
we
to
can play a
walk
game
out.
of catch.
I mean, you hit it right in the hole.
Yep. Ball straight in the butthole.
This is weird. This is a weird phase of this fight. Okay, we've changed it. It's decided to change
Here
tactics.
goes. Everyone, hold on to something. Here we go.
Well, we're on the top of your ship. What exactly would you like us to hold on to? The air, guys. Grip. Oh
Oh.
shit.
Oh,
we
main
got
cannon's
guns.
engaged,
We got
baby.
Lances.
Oh, we just
That's
shot it
it.
right in the butthole.
But you just shot that arm off of it.
Yeah. Also, I just realized I
That's
never
pretty
actually
cool.
did my stat ups between.
Dude, if we could have did that, why didn't we do that from the start?
I think we needed to get a beacon first.
Without ya.
Okay.
He couldn't have done it without us, Ryan. That's why.
Everyone look sharp. Time to hit the other side.
Easy for
Everyone
you to
knows
say.
once Sid has no arms, that he won't be able to do whatever it is he does. We guess. Remember, this is our on-the-fly strategy.
Yeah. Okay,
To
so
be
say,
fair, our party really actually hasn't had that much time to prep. Well, Well, thousands of years or however long sin's been coming, I guess.
Yes, son. Alright. Lulu, fuck him up. I mean, we saw the thunder worked so well, we may as well just try that. Okay, even tier 3 magic, not quite as good as...
I'm just saying, in terms of impressiveness, right now, this boss is pretty lame. Remember that non-boss Big Show enemy that just KO'd all your group? He was way more effective. He just showed up and went BAM! This boss is just smiling at you. Hi, guys. You like the weed? I like the weed. That's what it's in. It's just chilling. He's just happy. He's like the turtles from fucking that kids movie. That one with the fish. You know, the lone fish that goes around and there's lots of other fish. It's a Pixar movie. Jesus Christ.
Finding Nemo?
Finding Nemo. You know, the turtles are basically just stoners in that thing.
Oh yeah.
They're just like, yeah, that's Sin. Sin knows those people. He hangs out with them. And that works because he's a whale and they're all ocean creatures and Blitzball's in the water, so there's this whole underwater, under the sea thing going on that's weird. It's an anime relationship, we call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Call that. So this is just the exact same version of that last state, except on the other side, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Sorry. Just making sure that I wasn't dismissing it offhand before it got interesting. Not that this stage is like not like uninteresting. It's just obviously when it's just a repeat.
Yeah.
You know, we know what's going on.
He didn't have a very big health bar, right? So it's kind of the same idea. Like, while they did give us like the AP gain and the other thing, it's just like Unalesco. Where it's like, okay, like here's the second form or whatever. Riku to heal Steve. Yeah, having alchemy on Riku, very helpful. Turns out. Riku being able to do damage, something I can get down with.
Right, Finn, take it. Have we played the music yet? To like distract it?
Yeah, that happened. That's how we got close. That was before he
okay.
decided to use his
Sorry,
lightning on...
a lot of cutscenes were happening, and then your mom also called.
She did.
Twice.
Well, yeah, the first time she didn't say anything, though. I'm pretty sure it was like...
I know.
Her office is kind of like shitty like that sometimes, where like phone signals inside.
Oh, I thought she heard you, but was like, oh no, I'm not going to respond.
No, but then she called back immediately. Well, that's what
you said she's too afraid to respond.
Oh, I said that like at the time, right? I was kind of doing the bit.
I know.
Ryan, don't take everything I say seriously. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I wonder if I could throw grenades from this far.
I'll bet potions.
Nope, I can't throw it that far. That would be hilarious.
Can you even hit it where it is? No, you have to
I can with ranged attacks, but I'm just moving right back.
So
I mean,
good.
Yeah, I just Steve and Riku are the only ones who can make him go in and out because you know
so
they were the ones who talked in that one cutscene.
Closer.
In this state, this giant whale demon boss thing is only affected by a blitzball.
And magic. Lulu can hit them. Also, gotta give Waka credit that that ball comes back.
It takes a friendly bounce each time.
Now.
The force is with Waka, let's say that. Sorry, the faith.
The faith is with Waka, yeah.
Always.
I'm so glad that it's like 5-letter word that starts with F for both things, and they're basically the exact same thing.
Just like Steve and what's it with Sonic? It's all the same thing, man. I'm telling you, everything is in fact anime. It sucks. It's a horrific realization at first, but when you settle into it, you realize
that was the greatest day of my life.
You also then realize that everything is also anime, right? It's the Harvey Dent situation. Sometimes you flip the coin and it comes up dark, but you know,
sometimes
actually,
it doesn't.
with Harvey Dent, I think it always comes up dark, doesn't it?
Harvey Dent's kind of messed up.
Oh no, because sometimes he flips it and doesn't kill anyone, right? That's when it doesn't come up dark. He's just like, nah, I'm a good person today. It's like, yeah, sometimes you're a good person.
Yeah, but remember, he's also crazy, because there was that time, like, I think in Dark Knight, where he flips it for himself.
Yeah, well that's his whole thing, is if it flips on your side, his whole thing is that everyone's life is up to luck and fate. So you know what, if I flip it and it's good, Hey, man. Clearly, you're not meant to die.
Steve just kicked the butthole. He made physical contact with it. Its right side butthole. Riku's gonna heal. Oh, I'm not into this. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna, Oh, no, he's gonna get to go before. Fuck. Okay. Sid's not gonna go in time.
You are going to get blasted, is what you're telling me.
I might be... If slow would work on him, I'd have time. It's... Oh! Shit!
Yeah, it does drop his turn order.
No, but that's assuming he actually gets hit by the effect, which he won't.
Oh.
No, I'm just gonna take the hit and hope that I don't get... What? Orin didn't get to defend, which concerns me. Because, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Cool.
That
was a problem. It just wasn't the end of the... And then Orin fucking...
Come on, Sin. This is all you got? Jeez, space whale. Go back to SeaWorld.
Bitch. Yeah, the A-team's fucking ready to go.
Hey, go!
Man, he's got some really green eyes.
Yeah, he does. Well, that's
like,
the Al-Bhed thing, right?
Just like the last time. Now we've cut off its other thing, so now it's going to have to adapt.
How many buttholes does it have left?
Oh, wait. Do we have to keep doing this? Educate-kwa.
Farija umo pakia.
I want to go to the Pakian, too.
Rugen.
I don't speak that language pretty good.
Yeah, you're kind of crushing it, dude.
Do you think they're real humans fluent in that language?
All right, back inside. Time for another
based on after the
plan.
game came out, you know what I mean? Like studied it long enough to be like, I speak this language.
Oh, probably. People speak Klingon.
Every blitzer knows.
Yeah,
When
I
you
know,
got the
but I'm
ball,
just curious. Do you think the
gotta
fandom of this is
score.
big? Whoa, what was that cut?
Everyone's face.
Go, go,
I guess.
go.
Yeah, but that was in like half a second. That's not a good cut. Whoa.
Oh!
They just Phil Coulson out of here.
No, I mean, like, the jump thing, whatever, but, like, Waka jumped and Steve was, like, star players first. Also, we just jumped... Oh, yeah, and Waka landed last.
The jump was great.
Yeah, it was cool. But, oh, another butthole! Also, we didn't get a chance to heal, so this is problematic.
But first, a Zerg pod.
Oh, this thing! We fought this thing before, on the steps of Kilika.
Yeah, but it's gonna turn into a dragon or something. Yeah, it's got, like, wings.
Please don't
and
wipe
flippers.
us. Yeah, it's got these things. We literally fought this exact thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Riku, we need you to fix everybody, because we just got gravaged. In a way that I was not entirely comfortable with. Thank you. Now everyone's back up except for Steve.
Unlike most Gravages.
That was rude.
Get that venom going.
Yeah, she's poisoned. But, lucky for me, Al-Bhed potions cure poison. Al-Bhed potions, what the fuck can't they do?
Core. Core is inactive.
That it is, Ryan.
That's what they were. Help was telling me that. I never noticed that it was just like a help.
It says the word help up there? Yeah, me
Yeah.
either.
I always thought it was just like, here's your action menu or something, or like your radial, I don't know. Help makes it look
Firestorm!
Anyway. Help! Firestorm! That's what just... Even when you cast an ability, it says help. That doesn't... Maybe there's a subtle context. Steve is constantly screaming, get me out if you can help!
Guys, I'm gonna
Nope.
get fucked. Okay. Oh, he's immune to armor.
What about if
break.
someone, by the way, to the word thing, what about if someone comes up with a name, like their name when they were born, and it's pronounced another way but spelled a different way. How do you feel on that? Do you have to pronounce it the way that they say it's pronounced, or? Like, I'll give you an example. I don't know anyone like this, but I knew someone who said they knew someone like this. A Megan, spelled M-E-G-A-N, pronounced Megan.
I mean,
it's pronounced like a G or a J, sorry.
It just
right?
Really stupid.
And that was what their parents said, and they said it's like when instead of saying Meg in shorthand it'd be Medj. And I'm just like, okay.
Oh, that just sounds awful. If I'm being completely honest.
Medj.
Oh, fuck this thing. I'm not dealing with its bullshit. Yuma's just gonna kill it.
Right, that's the thing with names. That's what sucks about it. Names are the whole reason that we went down this path. Because everyone's like, hey, I'm gonna make my own shit up. And you're like,
I'm gonna have my own special name. And it's like, no, you just sound stupid now.
I mean, someone on our channel has his own special name, to be fair. But that's just because they didn't want to use either name. That's,
yeah,
I feel
and
like
it's also his
different.
last name. Like, if we're talking about Shane's last name.
True, yeah. He's still
and
Shane.
to be fair,
not,
Smith is the most
Shanae.
boring. Yeah, Shanae. Yeah.
What would yours be?
Oh
Kyle,
shit!
What would we?
I think Oren's gonna be the
Kyle
only one
A?
making it out of this one. I don't know. I don't know, everyone
Kale?
left.
Kale. If we
I've
use
heard-
Y as an A. I mean, apparently we can use any vowels as any other vowels, and since Y is sometimes a vowel, cool. We can use it as anything according to the rules of these people.
Cool.
Cool, you're cool. Your name is Kyle, cool. That's what we're doing. Cooley, that's actually how it said.
Gathers energy when Janae's
The sin
enters
isn't
its
Cooley.
shell. Well, it's not entering its shell anymore, so fuck you, sir. Firaga this bitch.
I get Rian sometimes, though. I've heard people say that to me. Rian, when they see it spelled. Clearly not always people who are first language English speakers.
No, I mean, like, I give them a pass if they don't.
Yeah, right. It's
actually
like
speak
Rian, I
English.
get it. You don't. That's what it looks like. When again, right? Because sometimes the way you pronounce those letters, it looks like it. That would be what it is.
Yeah.
That's one of the
I'm
worst
also-
things you can do is all the times they tell you to sound out the word. It's just like, the problem with that is that only works if you know what the word's supposed to sound like, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to start sounding out syllables. And Fire? Okay. So does this form just do Graviga too?
It does do Gravager sometimes. Oh no!
Okay.
He just took away all of our haste. Shit!
You still get 4 turns before he does.
We do.
Did he do it automatically?
I'm not sure. He did it once in the last fight.
Because it
too.
didn't look like he had a turn, right? So I was like sitting there thinking maybe that's supposed to tell you that you can't use haste.
Maybe that's the idea.
Look, I'm helping. This is an important boss fight. I'm not just talking about words, I swear. Gravija. Sorry, when you see words like that too, that's what makes me is Graviga, Gravija. What
I'm gonna say it's Gravager because I still I can't think of an example. In like you did have that one example.
True.
example
But
of
at the end of the
Gene and
day,
stuff, but it's
I know
completely
there's been other Square games, other Final Fantasy games even. There's been an ability Graviga.
Oh really? I've never
Yeah.
seen. it, but
I've
I'll
sing
take your word
Graviga, Thundaga. Like they've used
Yeah,
the
I've seen
ga,
Thundaga's in
and
this
they
game.
interuse both of them all the time. So trying to determine, like, at what point, at the point, what's the point in the difference? What just they need to come up with a standard, is what I'm saying, and say that's what it is. And they don't do that sometimes. Like even in other Final Fantasy games, sometimes there's Blizzard, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's Frost, right? Like
Ice
and sometimes
was
like
in
there's
the old ones.
yeah, ice. Even though it's all the same, we know what it is. But I'm saying that they need to standardize that shit, son. That's what I'm saying. They need to release the spell standardization book in this universe. Even though technically they get away with it because they're not all in the same universe, right? Because most of the Final Fantasy games aren't connected to each other in any capacity.
Yeah, outside of Chocobos and.
Oh yeah, outside of weird world lore that doesn't, but they're not. Even though there's the worlds that they say that they're on are all different. So Chocobos just happen to be what space traveling creatures that are on all these worlds.
Yeah. I'd buy it.
The one true law, is that what they are? Doesn't matter where life sprouts, Chocobos sprout first. Was that what they're saying?
I'd
If
believe
only
it.
that was true here, I'd ride a Chocobo. Would you, Kyle? Would you ride your Chocobo to work?
Absolutely. Oh fuck.
Do you think they'd be okay in the winter? Or do you think you could get a winter Chocobo, get a special thing for them? Are chocobos birds or mammals?
Birds, for sure.
But I mean, I guess that doesn't matter because we're in a fantasy universe where there's monsters, so they're creatures at that point. I don't think they follow Earth speciologies. But yes, they're probably birds, right?
Oh, 100%.
Or they're bird mammals. They're hybrids.
Could be.
Dude.
Everyone's high enough on health for me to just give this to Orin. And then Steve can do his Steve thing. And he'll counterattack with magic. And Orin will just cut him in half. Slice that butthole.
Overkill. Goodbye. Time to go to another phase. State part section.
This is just the episode where we murdered 3 buttholes.
Wait, does this give way to an entrance?
Yeah, we can walk. We can just squeeze.
Now
through
we've
that
actually
butthole now.
landlocked him. We've landlocked in. Repeat. Oh shit. We've ocean. Of course, he's got to go in the water, so because he's a whale.
I mean, we're also just over water. Oh, I hope we're over water. Oh no, I think we just landed in the desert. Oh Ryan, look at all that sand.
Shit, you've turned Sin into a beached whale.
I mean, yeah, it's coarse. Oh, we're like right outside of Bavel. Okay.
What's up, folks?
It's so coarse and rough, and it gets into everything.
Yep. And there's beached whales everywhere. Beach Sins. I feel like that's a monument now for the whole city. The beach Sin.
It's still alive.
If he stays there, though, and they get rid of him, if the then they call the beach Sin's Beach, the beach of Sin. Huzzah!
It's going to come
waves.
back, isn't it?
I know.
What? You're kidding me.
It's not dead.
No, we have to beat the guy inside Sin.
The Crusaders would be out of a job if it was this easy, huh?
But it has weakened. I'm sure of it.
That's good to know.
Yeah, we're winning.
No, Riku.
I'll do what I can with the main gun.
Didn't you break it?
Hey, did you know that we're winning?
Thanks, Charlie Sheen. Up in this
That's
bitch.
Riku, apparently.
Alright, so before
Riku
anything
didn't
else.
know, Kyle. She wasn't socially aware that you shouldn't say that. I'm pretty sure we're actually allowed to say we're winning. I think it's just ridiculous. Also, you're allowed to say, he says. Anyway.
Yeah, like.
I'm sorry, I'm off in
this
another
way.
universe where phantom things are happening.
Apparently.
Sorry, we just beat Sin, so the game's
Well,
over. We just won.
Yep, finale. Nope.
No, according to Riku, we've won. So
No, we're winning. That's different than we've won. Give her a break.
I mean, listen. How many sports games have you turned off because your team was winning? It was over. And then that was it. They're good. You watch the stats, they won. This is just another case of that, right?
Gonna go ahead and say that is not the case, Ryan.
Thank you.
Really? You're telling me Seymour and Sin don't have to both show up again at some point?
Kimari knows.
See? Sin still lives because Kamari knows. So what do you have to say about that one?
Well, Kamari, the trustworthy person on everything.
This isn't over. Not yet.
Orin?
Everyone knows it's not over.
I think it's a little early to start celebrating.
Ryan?
Okay, we get it. Game.
Man, we must have hit that thing enough by now.
Nope,
Except
everyone
for
except for
Waka.
Waka.
And Riku.
No, Riku said we're winning. She didn't say we won. Waka just basically said we won.
Hops Machina always seem to break when you need them most.
Well, that's
We're
the
counting
Millennium
on you,
Falcon
kid.
for you. But as they said in the Millennium Falcon, don't get cocky, kid. Isn't that what he just said just now, by the way?
Basically. Oh, we
Talk
can't.
to, talk to him again. What did he
We're
say?
counting on you, kid.
Oh, we're counting on you. He said kid, so I was like, oh shit. You gotta find Sin. Where's he at?
I have no idea.
The Albert I've left riddle. What?
That's like you can put in like a password to get things to go. Oh, Q wasn't a password. I can't believe it.
To get things to go. I have
Sorry,
no idea.
yeah, that sentence was not great.
The word picture you just painted, man, I can't wait to get things to go.
Yeah. No, in order to go to specific locations, like for like side things that we're not going to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I know
see.
that wasn't incredibly clear. All right, does brother have anything useful to say?
Yeah, he's got lots to say,
Yep.
but you can't really.
Understand a word he
If
said?
only you went to those side things where you got the things, so you probably have more letters. And then you wouldn't have to buy a vowel there, Pat Sajak.
Nice. Nice reference, Ryan.
Pat Sajak brought in the Capitals in Game 3. He was their pre-game guy, because he's a fan. He's had season ticket holders forever with his wife and family. So then he introduced everyone, and they showed all their names on the board or whatever.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to make the progress happen. It's a struggle.
I can't remember. All this part of
Because
the
it's
game
it's like a go talk to the right person to make a thing. Like, come on.
I think you probably have to go talk to Sid.
I tried talking to
Because he's
Sid.
fixing the gun. No, he's fixing the gun.
I literally just talked to him, and then it opens up the
Hey,
thing.
go up.
I'm gonna try it and see what happens. Maybe someone's up here.
Yuna.
Probably.
Morning. Getting existential.
Oh!
Oh no.
I
Fuck.
wonder if Sir Jack is in pain.
Let's just end this. Quickly. The Faith
That's
said
never
they'd
quick
help
with
us,
Yuna,
right?
Steve.
It bothers me. the
Slow
way
and
they
painful.
Said that. I mean, they've been fighting alongside us this whole time, but now they say they'll help?
I guess so.
Wait. Sin is reborn when Yu Yevon merges with an Aeon. Isn't that right?
That's how it was explained
If
to
I
us.
summon an
We don't know if
Aeon,
that's right or not. We don't know
you
anything. We
Yevon
haven't
will
actually
join
confirmed
with it.
anything.
Yeah.
But at
We have
first,
zero evidence.
it'll be small, won't it?
Yeah. Then we might be able to beat it without the final summoning.
I don't
They
know.
think
What
it'll be
if
a
Yu
baby
Yevon
Aeon? Is
jumps
that what they're
again?
saying?
Then we'll take it down again.
Baby Sin. It'll still be a full-size
There's no place
Aeon.
left to run.
So we basically have to let a new Sin get
I
reborn.
never thought it would come down to this.
Yeah, I know.
Or that's what she
Hey,
thinks.
the
I
Faith,
don't actually
they're
know if
part
that's
of this
right.
whole thing too.
She could
Let's let
easily
them
miss
rest.
here.
The Faith said
Well, whoops,
it's
I'm gonna go
pointless
somewhere
to
else to
keep
be a pop
dreaming.
star. Thanks for coming, everyone.
the dream will disappear.
I don't need Guardians for that anymore.
Yeah.
What did he mean? And what is it that Yu Yevon is summoning from within Sin?
The dream of the Faith.
Steve's existence.
You won't go away, will you?
Oh, so she's
Yes.
suspicious.
You guys!
Oh,
Something's
convenient
happening to
that we
Sin.
didn't have to answer that question.
Steve wouldn't have answered anyway. Sin's coming in for the party, guys. Get the birthday cake.
Oh my god, now he's back as a gigantic butthole.
Okay, now he's a Zergling. Or is a member of the Zerg.
Oh my god, yes! Oh
Kerrigan
god.
summons him here.
I'm Sin.
It's anime time.
Okay.
No,
I thought that
we needed the rendered cutscene for those 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
He's waiting for you.
Did you know that his hair could blow in the
Well,
wind?
son, the main gun is still
Yeah,
busted.
it also disappears
We
if you have to
can't
look
give
through a
you any
person.
cover fire.
Hey,
I know.
just take us in. We'll do the rest.
Just like him, his hair blowing technique is just a dream. It's only allowed at certain times.
That was so fucking weird when that happened.
Yeah. Smile.
All right,
Hey, oh, finally, someone
take us up,
talks.
flush to the mouth. No mistakes, or I'm gonna tear out that mop you call hair.
Trust me. Me take you there.
Go back to
No
speaking all bad,
problem, yeah?
brother.
Let's get ready
Yeah.
to blitz.
No,
Yeah.
we're not playing Blitzball.
To show him what we're made of, yeah?
Steve, we're busy.
Steve just scratched his head. Time to show him what we're made of. I guess. I don't know. That was a weird. Okay.
Yeah. So
Do you
that'll
feel inspired after all that? I don't know. I guess that's what they're going for. I don't really.
that'll do it for this one, Ryan.
Oh, okay. I'll have to remember all this for recap.
Yeah, you certainly will. And
What will likely be some of our next soon. Wow, we don't know how many episodes after this, but not many.
I
Getting
wouldn't.
close.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close. We're about to hit the point of no return. Like, yeah.
Well, I thought we'd already hit that.
No, we can still fuck off if we want to. Do whatever we want. But yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I thought we hit that after we left and got Ron McDonald.
No. I mean, we're doing that essentially. We're not doing anything else, but the game is gonna force it on us pretty soon. But that'll be it. Next time we're gonna fucking go do something with Sin. See you guys then.
Oh, do something. We're gonna go out to the ball.
Yeah, we're gonna have a dance. See you guys then.